Hi, welcome to Party Food Hero. I'm Aaron. Today we're going to be making some nice holiday treats. So every Christmas time I make these Oreo truffles and peanut butter truffles that I give out to family and friends. I always end up with a bunch of chocolate left over because you go look at the Oreo truffle and peanut butter truffle recipe. You just kind of have a lot of chocolate left over. So I figured out a way of using the rest of that chocolate, and it is making a delicious chocolate covered marshmallow that ends up just being like a s'more on a stick. And it's super delicious. My friends love them. In fact, a lot of my friends like the s'more on a stick more than the truffles, but they're still delicious. But yeah, so there we go. S'more on a stick. Perfect time to make these during the holiday season or make them during the summer. It's s'mores. It's a summertime dessert. So let's go check it out. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take your graham crackers, put them into a food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can also just put them into a Ziploc bag, seal it up, and just pulverize it into a dust. So I don't have the aggression right now to pulverize it into dust in the Ziploc bags, and I do have a food processor, which I don't know how it works. So let's get to when I figure it out. All right, you're gonna get that nice little blend, like I said, until it is a fine powder. You could actually, if you wanted to, don't do it so fine. I think if I wouldn't have done it so fine, it would have been so messy when I bit into it. So if you want to do it kind of like maybe bigger chunks, that would work too. So, just do it however you want it. All right, so now you're going to roast these marshmallows. You can put it on a fork, you can put it on a skewer, and then you're just gonna lightly toast the outside. If you want it more burnt, I guess you could do that. Just those things are, they must make napalm out of marshmallows because they just go up in flames immediately. So just toast them to your desired consistency. I ended up finding out that I had these little cake pop sticks, which I wish I would have just used originally to stick in there, but I didn't. So you'll see those later. But if you don't have a little blowtorch like this, you can also use a stovetop. If you have like a gas stovetop, you can do the same thing. If you don't, you will need to buy either a stovetop or build a fire. You could build a fire and do this. A lot longer process. But these little blow torches are pretty cheap on Amazon, so it's kind of cool to have them. I use them several times a year, so it's worth having them. But yeah, there you go. Just get them all cooked to your liking, and then we are going to let them sit out and kind of cool down, and then we're going to dip them in some chocolate. That's Spanish for chocolate, in case you didn't know. All right, and these are the cake pop sticks I was talking about. I was a little worried that the stick would fall out as I was dipping them into the chocolate. So I just made a little mortar, is it mortar? Is it mortar for like brick and mortar? Yeah, like a little, whatever. To help keep those sticks in. So I just put a little bit of chocolate around the stick and the marshmallow, and it worked great. Am I doing this in a efficient way? Probably not, but it worked. So if you want to do that, it's a good way to make sure that the stick does not pull out when you are dipping it in. I've also made this without sticks, just the marshmallow on its own, where I dipped it in with a fork. And so you don't have to have these sticks. That's all I'm trying to say. It looks a little cuter, whatever, but with how delicious they are, if anyone ever complains about it, guess what? Guess what they're not getting next year? They're not getting any of these delicious chocolate covered marshmallows. So, just keep that in mind. You have the power. All right, so this is gonna look pretty disorganized and messy, but it works. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take the marshmallow and stick. Just give it a little twirl. Sorry, I was just mesmerized by the chocolate. We're just gonna do a light coating, and then I'm just gonna spin it to try and make sure it's not too thick of a coating. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dust it with that graham cracker. And by dust, I mean dunk it in there because, that's what I ended up doing. And then I dust it. See, I honestly wish I would have used a bigger bowl. It was kind of annoying, the bowl I had. But this is all you do. And then you have your your s'more on a stick, let that cool off. If you have like a refrigerator, you could put it in for a little bit just so it all hardens and is ready to eat. That way it's great. So there you go. That's how you do the s'mores. And so then I, obviously, as you can see in the right bottom corner, I had a bunch of white chocolate left over as well from another treat that I was making, the Oreo truffles. So I ended up using that too. So that's how you do the s'mores. If you want to do some other cool treats, this is really fun because you can get your children involved, or if you want to make a little activity out of it with your friends, you can do that as well. But I'll kind of show you some of the other things that I made with the marshmallows, the delicious toasted marshmallows. So as you can see, we have some different Christmas holiday colored sprinkles. And just added that on there as well. It just works great. If you're handing these out during the holidays, it's perfect for that festive feeling. Now, if you're making these in the summer or any other time, just don't put those sprinkles. You can put like the, if it's 4th of July, put some nice red, white, and blue sprinkles on there, whatever. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. It's delicious. This is incredibly good. I can't come across how delicious this is. I can't get across how delicious this is. So just make it super easy, quick. It looks like it's messy and disorganized. It's really not. But yeah, just check it out. And here comes the best part of the video. I get to eat the delicious chocolate-covered marshmallows. All right, now for my favorite part of the video, I get to eat the s'more on a stick. Now, as you can see from the video, not only did I make s'more on a stick, but I also made a bunch of different, I had white chocolate and milk chocolate. So I decided to just try a bunch of different things. Use all that chocolate, people. Don't waste that chocolate. So here we go. I haven't had this in a long time, so I'm really hungry. Let's check it out. So, it tastes like a s'more on a stick. That is so good. So, first thing you get is you bite in, you get the kind of the softness of that marshmallow. You get a little bit of that toastiness that we did from the bruleeing of the marshmallow. You get the chocolate and the graham cracker together. It just tastes like a s'more. It's really good. It's a little messy, to be completely honest, so maybe don't eat it somewhere where it would be hard to clean up. But you're giving them to people, so you don't have to worry about cleaning it up. But you're making it for yourself too. They're delicious. Just kind of a little messy. The graham cracker kind of falls off, but it's absolutely delicious. You should totally make it. Make it for your friends. Family. This is a great time to make stuff. Give them to friends and family. They're going to love it. They're going to love every time that you show up with your delicious treats during the holidays, and just makes everything better. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're trying to put videos out every week. During the holidays, a little bit tougher because kind of out of town and, So there you go. But we have a bunch of other videos. If you haven't checked those out, check out all the other videos. There's no reason you shouldn't be making delicious food for yourself, for your friends, for your family. Go to Instagram, Party Food Hero, at Party Food Hero. Follow us there. And for all the recipes and everything, go to partyfoodhero.com. It has a bunch of recipes. There's recipes that aren't on this YouTube page, so check that out. And it's super easy to navigate. You click on a recipe, the recipe's right there. You don't have to go through everything to try and find the silly recipe that other websites like to bury on their website. And that's because recipe websites are the worst. So there you go. Check that out and check this out. I'm going to crush the rest of this because it was even better than I remembered. So, oh yeah, and remember, be Party Food Hero. I'm telling you, these are they're like just stupid good. They're so good.
Be the Party Food Hero.
So good.